Hello and welcome to this Kadıköy podcast. This is episode number 6. I'm your host İlkay Aslan and I have Dominic Ünlü with me. So how are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Thank you, I'm fine. So we have a game today at Europa League against Lokomotiv Moscow. So what are your thoughts about the game?
Well, I think it's great to be back in the Europa League. I think it's a match we can win tonight, and let's hope we do.
Yeah, so we will see. Hopefully we will win the game. And Lazar Markovic and Abdullah Bar will be out today. They won't be on the pitch. Also, Diego Ribas, suspended for 3 games at Europa League. So probably Victor Pereira will put Ozan Tufan to replace Diego Ribas. So he will be some good decisions. But what do you think about that? Could he replace Diego Ribas?
No, I don't think so. I'd much rather maybe Alper Potuk playing there, but Pereira seems to like Ozan. I just think he's not really experienced enough, and he's also more of a defensive player. So I just don't think he can fill the hole of Diego that's left, and it's just the fans can get annoyed at him, which I don't really want because he's just a young guy and he needs time. But I don't think he should be playing there really, and it's just we're never as attacking when he's playing in Diego's position.
Yeah, I exactly agree with you because I don't think Ozan Tufan is the player for number 10 position, but he's still young. And as I see, the Ozan Tufan and Vitor Pereira have good relationship. We saw it at the press conference yesterday, so they made some fun. We will see. I would love to see Alper to replace Diego, definitely, but I think Pereira would go with Ozan. Also, there's we're confused about Fernanda or Robin van Persie will be start lineup position. So who do you think will start tonight? Van Persie or Fernanda?
I think it'll hopefully be Van Persie. I think he's kind of in good form, and he started against Kasim Pasha, and I think this was Pereira kind of trying him out one last time before the match. He also came off for Fernandao in the match, so I think I don't think Pereira wanted him to get tired or injured, so I think he's preparing him for tonight's match.
And Fernandes has scored 6 goals at Europa League this season for Fenerbahçe, and he is about to break a record about who scored the most goals in the Europa League for Fenerbahçe. That was Dirk Kuyt at Europa League back in the days. He has scored 7 goals. So if Fernandes scores 2 more goals, he will be the most scored player for Fenerbahçe at Europa League. And that will be some confusion about. I would love to see Van Persie playing, but we will see. Fernandes is kind of stronger. So Van Persie would some movements. He has some good movements. So when Fernandes would get on the pitch, he could score some goals. So we will see who will be start tonight, and we will see probably Volkan Sen starting as a left winger or right. It doesn't matter because Ozan Markovic is out. We'll just see Alper Potuk or Volkan Sen start tonight. I think Nani will start, of course, definitely. That's not opt. So we should start with Volkan Sen or Alper Potuk. Who would be your choice?
I think it will probably be Volkan Sen. I think he's good creativity, and tonight I think we need goals because it's 2 legs, one in Istanbul, one in Moscow. So I think we need to try and get as many goals as we can tonight for the second legs, and I think Volkan will be better at providing that, and maybe Alper will come on later. Well, hopefully for Ozan.
We will see. And Lokomotiv Moscow have not played any games since 2 months, so this is good for us. So, and they sold their forward Omar Nias. We know him from Akhisar in Turkey. He moved at Everton in Premier League, so that will be good for us to not see Armenians at Lokomotiv Moscow tonight. And do you know any other player who would change the game in Istanbul for Lokomotiv Moscow? I'm a little bit getting. I'm not afraid, but they have Fernandez, Manuel Fernandez. We know him from Besiktas, so he's a really creative player. So you don't know what he could do it suddenly. So do you have any fear of Manuel Fernandez?
Well, yeah, a bit like we did. Yeah, we saw how good he was at Besiktas, and I think when he wanted to leave, there was rumours that Fenerbahçe might sign him. This was like a long time ago. I think 2012 kind of time. But yeah, I think definitely we need to win tonight because Lokomotiv, like you said, they haven't played in a long time because of the winter break in Russia, and they've just been playing friendlies, and their like striker Niasse has gone, one of their best players, and I just think it will be their first competitive match without him. They probably won't be able to really deal with us as well, and so I think we really need to take this opportunity.
Yeah, we need to score goals as much as we can in Istanbul because we will go to Moscow for the second leg. So and you know what will happen there, and there is some political problems between Russia and Turkey. So do you think will it be affect the games between Fenerbahçe and Lokomotiv Moscow?
Well, I think, yeah, obviously there's been the problem recently. I don't think it will affect the game as such because the players are professionals and they're just going to try and win the game. I think more it might then I'm not sure if there will be any problems, but I think if there would be, it would be off the pitch because both like Turkey and Russia have quite fanatical fans, and if they are, if they meet in the streets, it might cause some problems. But let's hope it doesn't happen. Let's hope the politics stays out of football. But I don't think it should be too bad.
Yeah, definitely. And football is football, politics is politics, man. And there have been a few basketball matches between Turkish and Russian teams, and everything went smoothly. I mean, this is just sport. So as you told, if the fans, Turkish fans and Russian fans catch them, if they face together in the street, that will cause some problems, and hopefully it won't happen. So we need to be careful in Istanbul. I mean, we will welcome them in the good way. So when we go to Russia for the second leg, they will welcome us well, hopefully, and we will see this. So yeah, let's football stay as a football. Don't take it as a politic problems. Just play our game, and I hope we will win this game, and we will take some advice for the second leg of this game. And Moscow is kind of cold, So what about this? We are already going in the spring, but Russia. So if you win the game like 1-0 in Istanbul, that would cause some problems for us. So we need to win like 2-0, or I hope we win 2-0, 3-0. We should score as much as we can, because when we will go to Russia, it will be cold, and they know how to play in the cold. So what are thoughts? If we go to Russia and we don't have any advance, will it be hard to go through the next round?
Yeah, I think. Well, I think 1-0 is probably going to be a likely score for us tonight because maybe if Ozan plays, we might not be that creative.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is to not let in an away goal, not let Lokomotiv score. I think for me that's the most important thing. But Russia, obviously it will be really cold, but well, I think in Turkey it's pretty cold. Like away at Sivas,
Yeah. So yeah.
But,
No, we have Kaya, so it will be not. He will not let Lokomotiv Moscow score. Hopefully, we will see that.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. Thank you for joining me, Dominic.
Thank you.
And let's hope we will win today. So see you again. Thank you again.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
If you enjoyed today's podcast, be sure to follow our Twitter pages in the bio. See you in the next episode.